Hey guys, Official Guy Reviews here with you one more time this week. I just wanted to take a little look with spring coming at a item I recently purchased through Amazon through my Prime account. So free shipping, the 2-day shipping, so not a bad little option. Today we are looking at the 22-inch electric hedge trimmer from GreenWorks here. Again, purchased right off Amazon. I'm in Canada here. It was the free 2-day shipping still inclusive. It always amazes me when you get a bigger item like this that they still give you the free shipping. It has a 4-year limited warranty. It is the 22-inch, like I said, 4 amp. See if I can get you a view of this here. So you get a 4 amp motor there. It's a dual 3/4 inch cutting capacity with a 22-inch blade. It is just under 6 pounds in weight there, with the 4-year limited warranty on that as well, with the product registration. It does have the integrated cord lock on it. And I did want to, I ordered it a little while ago, but I did want to make sure that I had actually used it for you guys so you can get a view. Obviously, we have a bunch of snow here where I'm at still, so had to wait for a couple days of warmth to try and trim up some bushes. I don't have any crazy bushes at my place. That's why I didn't have to get too hardcore with it. I just looked for something that seemed to be a decent value for the money. A lot of the GreenWorks stuff on Amazon doesn't seem to have the greatest reviews, but for some reason this hedge trimmer seems to hold up very, very well into the 4-star range, at least for when I ordered through mine. So give you a bit of an idea here. Got the hedge trimmer here on my my chair assistant. So I have actually used it. You have the front guard to protect things flying back against you, and obviously keep your hand nowhere near that blade there. As you can see, the blade has definitely been a little used here. What I will say for it, it did a great job. It is fairly loud, but you kind of anticipate that from these guys here. There's that integrated cord lock and everything there for you, and then you just plug in the cord through the bottom like so, and then wrap it in through so you don't have it hanging awkwardly in and around that blade, and then the front handle in through like so, and then this, you just give it a pull as you pull down on the trigger for kind of a dual lock style system. So definitely a decent little blade. I have just kind of like an evergreen style bush on the one side of my yard, runs the entire length of it, as well as just a taller, maybe about 9-foot bush that should probably only be about 6 feet. So that's one of the main reasons I got this here. As far as the cutting capacity being the 3/4 inches there, the thing I will give credit to, it did seem to handle it no problem. Now the one thing I will say is in through the tip of the blades itself, if it can fit in here, it did seem to cut it. Although the larger the larger branches, I did find that it chewed a little more as opposed to a clean cut. Obviously, I definitely pushed it as I was going through these here, but it does seem to cut them just as it says. But it does have a little bit of trouble. You have to kind of hold it a little on different angles to get it to cut all the way through certain things. And again, I may have been pushing it to, you know, full capacity for the spaces that you see here, but it did do the job. Like I said, you get a couple jagged edges here and there, but that's to be expected, especially at the different angles I'm cutting at. It was fairly comfortable to one hand if I had to reach further for that, just through holding the handle like so. You can get the further reach out through there. It wasn't too bad, although it does get a little heavy with just the way the weighting is. You get a decent amount of weight in through this area, as well as the blade, of course, and then when you're holding it up against some bushes, it does tend to wear on you a little bit for sure over time. But overall, not a lot of flinging as far as branches and whatnot, so it was good for that. Again, little loud. Shipping time was great. The order itself, I'll try and show you here. So there's my order in through. So I ordered 2 items there. One is $22 because I got the extra extension cord there. And then you have the $64.99 order for the GreenWorks. So I mean, $64.99 for the 22-inch. There was a lot of 20-inch and even 18-inch options out there that popped up, and they were running into the even the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 100+ range. I got the 50-foot extension cord. Was actually a great purchase. It was $22. Very, very comparable, if not better than a lot of the local big box. It's great. It's just your typical vinyl outdoor orange cord. It works great for this guy here. Just plug it into my other extension cord that I have that's been feeding the Christmas lights for far too long. But great order, quick, fast here in Canada. I have used it once already this year, and I will definitely be using it again. I don't anticipate it having any issues. It didn't have any problems chugging along or anything, getting through those thicker branches, as I said. And overhead usage, reaching up as opposed to using a ladder, both options worked great. No issues there. So again, it was like an evergreen style bush that got branches that almost fully filled, as well as a 6 or 7 foot bush that runs along the sidewalk at my house. So I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an idea here with the spring coming. It's definitely a value proposition. Obviously, there's a ton of better options out there, gas-powered options and whatnot, and just more, higher-end brands that you normally run into. However, I will say for $64.99 Canadian, it's really tough to beat. Honestly, like it's been great so far. I will do any updates if I have any issues with it in through the spring, and when the snow remelts again, I'm going to finish off my the chopping of the bushes. So I will keep you guys posted on it, but I hope that helps out a little bit. Again, this is the GreenWorks bush and hedge trimmer there. Again, great little value for your money. $64.99 Prime, free shipping. It did come in the 2-day shipping that I hoped for, and it came in the same package as the Amazon Basics extension cord there as well, which has worked great for it as an option. 50-foot extension cord, that one was $22. It's a great outdoor vinyl extension cord, just fairly straightforward, fairly simple. Comes in a tiny inconspicuous box. So I hope that helps out a little bit. If you guys ain't got any hedge trimming to do and you need to do it on a budget, this thing is fantastic for it. It's done a great job for me so far. Again, the only cons on it, I would say that if you are pushing it a little bit, you're going to get a lot more of a choppy cut. It doesn't give you that smooth edge on those little bit thicker bush branches, but overall, for the money, you can't go wrong. So I hope that helps out a little bit. I'll be uploading maybe one more video this week, and I appreciate the subscriptions and the likes and the follows and everything, guys. If you do have any questions, feel free to throw them down below. If you have any comments, I'm always happy to see them, and we'll talk again soon. Official Guy Reviews out. Have a great weekend, everybody.